Today we're recording, not doing a live stream today. It's raining. I've been in and out of the rain, and I'm baking bread currently here, baking 3 baguettes. Anyways, I thought maybe we could create a little value. We could get back on some conversation, some discussion. The title of the video is Those People, right? You ever heard of those people? I might be those people. Are you one of those people? Do they even exist? Some keywords for the next 10 minutes. Consciousness, intellect, and mind and body, you know. Different perspectives. And yeah, welcome to the video. Hopefully life is treating you well and you guys are staying fit and firm. So we're recording a video today, right? And the subject is those people. Now, where does that come from? Some kind of inner dialogue, outer dialogue? We tend to end up saying that, right? Is that really true? I was thinking today as I was running in these rain showers, maybe those people don't even exist, you know, consciousness. I believe we share a greater consciousness, you know. All living things in some way. We're just little meat receivers, but be aware that you're a receiver, right? You got so much coming in, every kind of perspective. You know the phrase, be like water. The way I see it, you know, you got tension, but your mind is able to move this tension. There's tension in your mind, tension in your body, but you don't need to hold on to that. You need different perspectives, and you choose what you pick up on the horizon, right? Now, patterns of convenience, if you let the ego dictate the monologue, then maybe you end up distinguishing yourself from those people. I recommend spending time elevating your consciousness. Do you agree? And do you find that interesting? I think it's the solution to our progression as humans. I think we've been so busy developing. You saw, like, maybe I'm a bit all over the place. This is just freestyle, boys. We're just freestyling. But let me draw an example to the music business, how the music business, in my opinion, was polarized, say from the 80s till now. In the 80s, I feel like it was very much either your metal or your pop, right? Where now you see that the music business is very much like a greater family, which is great, right? And I just drew that parallel randomly, and you can take out of it as what you want. But I think if we tune in, we could take joy in the greater consciousness perspective of things. There's always a new perspective to be had, and I think there's some kind of correlation between intellect and the ego, and people getting away from that greater consciousness, because we were born to be conscious, right? That's our natural state, to be conscious, but we're so busy seeking that intellect to hack the system for, let's be honest, comfort, right? We do it for comfort, we do it for accessibility, convenience, but struggle is part of the real joy. We were given a struggle, right? We must choose a struggle. That is really a truth that I believe in. If you want to feel, because we were built for something, right? And that is to be conscious. Did I tell you guys I was making bread? I got the dough right here. It's risen up. We're doing baguettes. I'm just jibber-jabbing away. But I do find it interesting, and I do think it's important. And it is very little time people use on this subject, I think, compared to how important it is now that we do have intellect is on stock, right? We got intellect on stock. Think about it. We got AI, we got all kinds of intellect, but we got no conscious, right? With intellect, well, I mean, we got machines for the first time are taking away things, tasks from us, right? Taking over tasks. I think it's time for humans to evolve consciously. I'll tell you what, 2023, I've been breathing through my nose so I lost track a little bit there, sorry about that, boys. But the point of the video here, that inner dialogue, tapping into that greater consciousness, and then being aware how that inner dialogue flows, right? And be the referee, be the judge, set a standard, make sure that you're your best friend, right? If you are having a dialogue, an inner dialogue, as most people do, have some kind of inner dialogue, make sure that it has value. Make sure that you are able to pinpoint what has value and what don't, and then you just ignore anything on the horizon that don't give you value, and learn there's so much to choose from on the horizon, so much variety. I need to bake this bread. I didn't time this. How much have we done here? Oh, 7 minutes and 40 seconds. I did record another video where I talked for 14 minutes straight, and then this thing ran out of power right in the middle of it. So now I'm doing my second try, and I feel like I forgot what I was talking about. The title of the video is Those People, and I chose that title because I find it interesting. How do we get to that monologue? How do we allow it to become where it's us and those people, when really we have a collective consciousness, right? And I hope you guys agree with me that we have really more value living in that greater consciousness than being busy living in that world where it's those people and the individual, right? The individual that is craving and all this stuff. And the individual, of course, you know, respect the individual, and just remember the individual has endless of perspectives available, and any tension you feel, you can be like water and move it somewhere else. Yes. So what I'm saying is, with greater consciousness, I don't think those people exist. That's the point I was coming to. Yes, there was a point in this video. Those people don't exist is the argument that I'm coming with here. Do those people even exist? Or it's just you know, because if we just have one greater consciousness, it's really just you not tuned into that experience, and then, you know, you're everything is imagination, boys. Us humans, we base everything on a story, collaborated millions of people based on a belief and a story. Isn't that amazing? Could you love a leopard, gentlemen? Could you love a leopard? You could love a leopard. You could love anything you want. I want to make a toast. Cheers. Fit and firm, gentlemen, and some kind of greater consciousness, getting out of your comfort zone. Risk and reward. Risk and reward is a good conversation to have. Risk and reward. What do you guys think? Maybe a little more preparation for these kind of conversations? I think just winging it here while I'm baking bread is how we're going to do it. And then hopefully you guys will leave some comments and tune into the live streams. We get some clips or maybe define what am I trying to say, really? Health is wealth, that is for sure. And we can make a clear decision on how we operate this meat radio. I think we're basically we're little meat radios with very limited options, but we do have the options for endless perspectives, which is needed, and should tune into that. Did this get too heavy? I need to bake this bread. I was just looking at the clock, making sure I got to 10 minutes, because that's what you got to do on YouTube. We made it. We're at 12 minutes. So how incredible is that? If anyone made it to the end of this video, I appreciate it. Leave a comment if you made it this far. Hit the like button, and if we get 10 likes, 10 likes, boys, I'm back with a video tomorrow. Much love. Bye bye. I'm gonna bake this bread. 3 baguettes. It's going in the oven now. Baguettes. Whole wheat. Whole wheat. By the way, I think it's 650 grams of flour and 650 grams of water and a little bit of yeast and some salt. That's all it is. And a spoon of olive oil. And then I let it raise like 4 times. So it raises basically the whole day, 6 hours I let it raise. So you want the dough very sticky, very wet, and then full heat in the oven so it becomes crispy. But it's based on a glass bread recipe. Yes, that's happening now. Anyways, much love. I'm out. Bye bye.